Gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to another beautiful afternoon stream. It is absolutely gorgeous outside. It's like minus 1,000 degrees, but you know what? On the upside, the sun is shining. It is reflecting off of the snow for the first time in like weeks. We may have had to deal with a fairly obnoxious winter storm and let's try that again. We may have had to deal with a fairly obnoxious, words are hard, winter storm and subarctic temperatures. But for the first time in weeks, we actually have some sunshine. So I'm all about it because I was getting kind of depressed. But anyway, it's cold AF outside, at least where I live. Everything's covered in snow and ice, and it's only going to get colder. It is currently... It's actually 19 degrees outside, so it's actually not too bad. It was colder this morning. It was like 12 or 13 degrees. Anyway, that's besides the point because boy, oh boy, boy, oh boy, gosh golly, gee dang it, do we have just a bunch of stuff that we need to talk about today. I mean, wow. I don't know if this like was expected. I don't know if this was on the schedule or if this just came out of absolutely nowhere, but my entire morning I have been working on other things, and that's why I'm running late. The stream is a few minutes late. I literally I had to I realized what time it is. I was working on some other stuff. Been up with the baby since 5, and it's been a very busy morning, so I was working on other things, and I ran in to get everything ready for the stream and started pulling things up, and I realized that there is currently live an update to Arc Raiders, and like I'm calling it an update because it's more than a patch. Like the last patch that we got was a patch. This is more akin to an update. There are a lot of changes. I haven't even gone through them all yet. I just pulled up the webpage. We got to talk about that. We got to talk about High Guard because holy me, I thought man, there's a lot. So I thought yesterday I saw that High Guard came out. I got off the stream. I thought maybe we would play High Guard today, but we need to talk about that as well. But first things first, I want to go through these patch notes because, wow, they changed a lot. They changed... This is a fairly substantial patch. Like I said, I haven't gone through these yet. Like immediately just logging into the game, there's a couple things that you can notice like right off the bat. Straight off the bat, there are some new quests that I did not have yesterday. I don't even know. We're going to go through the patch notes first. We'll see what they had to say about it. Then we're going to check everything out in game, but this is a hell of a patch. So, yeah, without further ado, I guess, let's just get started because, like I said, I have been busy all morning. So I saw that this patch was live, like literally 5 minutes ago. I found out that there was a new patch live. I pulled up these patch notes while I was getting OBS and everything started. And I just scrolled through it, and I was like, holy humping horse noodles, bro. There's a lot here. So, Raiders, trouble is brewing in the Rust Belt. Now, before we get started, we did see, like last week, we saw the roadmap, right? So we know that there were like a bunch of changes and updates coming, which is a good thing. I think they've been fairly decent with the content flow since launch. There have been a pretty steady stream of events, but I think this is the first patch to really add what looks like new systems, new quests, and things of that nature. So pretty substantial. I'm feeling like this is probably laying the groundwork for all of that other stuff that they laid out in the roadmap. So anyway, let's go through it. Raiders' trouble is brewing in the Rust Belt. Heavy sandstorms have been battering the surface. Flocks of birds have been spotted around Buried City, gathering around chimneys. I have noticed lots of birds in Buried City. Have you noticed that? Like running through Buried City, you'll just run through a flock of birds and they'll fly up and go everywhere. I have actually noticed that. Gathering around chimneys for what many assume to be nefarious reasons. I don't know what kind of nefarious. They're birds, bro. And to top it all off, Maverick Raiders have been spotted hunting Ark for sport and single-handedly taking on entire squads. What exactly does that mean? What does that mean? Is that like a lore thing, or is that just like an allusion to some of the PvP complaints that some of the PvE folks have been having lately, or what's up with that? Also, there's a little wow, I didn't even see this. We are aware of the issues affecting the game right now. Investigation is ongoing. Not sure what that's all about. We might have to check Twitter for that. But anyway, what's new? Like I said, some pretty significant systems changes. Just taking a quick scan through this. Solo versus squads. Solo versus squads is a new matchmaking option for our experienced and highly skilled players who enjoy the PvP aspect of the game. Solo Raiders level 40 and above will get the solo versus squad toggle above matchmaking to join the squads queue and tackle squads of Raiders head on. When opting in, players will receive a plus 20% bonus XP at the end of the round on both successful extract and defeat. Okay, so this is kind of wild, right? We saw in the roadmap that they mentioned there was going to be a level 40 plus matchmaking option, and that's really all that they said about it in the roadmap. And remember, we sat here and we speculated about what that could mean, and we came up with some different ideas. I did not see this coming. This is not, this was not on the bingo card when we sat here and talked about, like, what does that mean? The level 40 plus matchmaking option was all that they said about it. When we sat here and talked about what does that mean, this was not on the bingo card. So I guess as a solo raider, if you're level 40 plus, you can now intentionally queue into squad queues. So you, and then a map full of squads, whether that means 2 or 3, I don't know, but you against what will primarily be squads for a 20% XP bonus. That's interesting. Like, I guess, you know, I guess, like, but what, like, what are we, like, is this Warzone? Like, what the, like, I don't know. I guess it's cool, but it just seems kind of weird to me. You know what I mean? Like, I know that that's like a popular thing to do in games like Warzone. Well, Warzone specifically, right? Like, a lot of people like to solo queue into like duos or trios or whatever, right? I know a lot of people like to do that in Warzone, but I don't know. It's an interesting choice. It's not what I was expecting when they said 40 plus matchmaking option. It's just not what I was expecting. I guess that's cool. You know, like, I guess that's cool. I haven't done nearly enough PvP to where that's really enticing to me at all. Because I also imagine that like it sounds like here, like right here, it specifically says, where's my mouse? It specifically says experienced, highly skilled players who enjoy the PvP aspect of the game. So what I'm imagining, because we know there's like already that karma based matchmaking, right? So is this going to like, in spite of whatever your karma rating may be, if you queue into this, is this going to queue you into a squad heavy server with people who have a high PvP karma rating, right? So is this like intentionally going to put you into that sort of environment for that 20% XP bonus? I don't know. Interesting. Not what I was expecting at all. Not what I was expecting at all. Interesting choice. Could be really cool. I'm sure some people will really enjoy it. I haven't done nearly enough PvP to be able to compete in that kind of environment, but maybe definitely something we'll check out. After this expedition, I am planning on going just purely PvP next season. So, you know, maybe that'll be fun. I don't know. A little weird though. Not what I was expecting. Interesting choice. Anyway, trophy display, a new long-term project which requires players to hunt increasingly dangerous groups of Ark to submit their parts for rewards. Raiders will be able to build a new display case over 5 different steps, same as for the Candleberry project, and each level will add a new item to the display case. The rewards for completing each step include blueprints as well as Raider tokens, and full completion also brings additional rewards including a howl emote, a guitar, and 300,000 coins. Nice. There's currently no fixed end date, and it will not be impacted by expedition resets. That's interesting. So, is this going to be like... I guess this is going to be like an account permanent thing. Once you complete this, it's a permanent addition to your account. Is that what this is? That's interesting. Yeah, some interesting stuff here, man. Like, interesting choices. Sounds pretty cool. We'll take a look at that in just a second. When we jump in game, we'll check out the actual event. But I mean, pretty cool. Include blueprints. I think it's new blueprints. Anyway, Bird City. This is, I have noticed a lot of birds in Buried City, by the way. Flocks of birds have moved into Buried City, building nests in the empty chimneys. We got some reports of them storing shiny trinkets inside, so make sure to inspect them. This new permanent map condition will be applied to the Buried City map only, which will cycle in and out of rotation weekly. There will be more bird traps and zip lines present on the map. Raiders can expect more combat in, on, or around the rooftops, including more flying Ark and more players in proximity. Yo, do you remember that Alfred Hitchcock movie, The Birds? You might be too young for this, but I'm too young for this, actually. It was before my time, but there's an old Alfred Hitchcock movie called The Birds. And it's literally about these birds that descend on this town and just like, they just overwhelm this town and they're attacking people, and like, it's fucking wild. Anyway, that's what this sounds like. I guess they were inspired by Alfred Hitchcock. Interesting again, like, bruh. When we looked at that roadmap last week, like, this is some really interesting stuff. Like, I wouldn't have guessed. And Bird City, like, I wouldn't have guessed that as a map condition. I think that it sounds pretty cool. We'll check it out if we can. Hopefully it's live now. Hopefully we can find a couple matches and check out Bird City. But interesting choice. Interesting choice. Alfred Hitchcock. I mean, hey, look, he's one of the greats, right? So if it's an Alfred Hitchcock inspired map condition, I'm down. I'm all about it. I think it's interesting. Anyway, new items. 2 new types of epic augments. Let me read that again. 2 new types of epic augments. I'll be honest. I kind of think we needed a couple new augments. So this is a welcome addition. I do think we needed some new augments. I find myself running the same augments most of the time, so I will be interested to see what these are. It doesn't say anything about what they actually are, but a welcome addition. 2 new types of epic augments, which I'm assuming also means 2 new blueprints to craft those epic augments. And then there was also a mention of blueprints up in the trophy display. So I'm wondering if completing this trophy display is going to, you know, maybe play a part in getting the blueprints for these augments, maybe. I don't know. 7 new quests. I noticed this as soon as I launched the game. I had some new quests. So 7 new quests. Headwinds ready to go against the odds. The ice is melted. You have survived one of the most punishing winters in recorded Rust Belt history. Others weren't so lucky. Bodies that survived begin to thaw, revealing a hardened, resolute spirit. The cold snap either kills you or it makes you stronger, and Topside is experiencing more and more raiders going against the odds for ever greater glory and rewards. On January 27th, our Headwinds update arrives. So, I guess, okay. So this is, I guess, the event that is included in the patch. So here's the teaser trailer for it. Let's check this out.
Tell me what happened from the beginning.
Okay, look, Buried City in the library said we'd just go in and out, right?
Oh, he's never just in and out with you lot.
Always ready for action, right?
But someone's still got the drop on you.
Look, we thought there was no way it could be just one raider.
Go on.
Looks like he was always one step ahead of us.
More guns don't always win.
Not if he runs away, they don't.
Wouldn't have got very far.
What do you mean?
Yeah, this set looks tough.
Ice melts. We adapt.
This set looks tough.
Thing is,
Damn, I wish I would
he was
have
probably
saved my
hunting for
coins.
sport. And how do you adapt
Yo, that
to
is
something like
sick, bro. Look at that. All right, that new skin looks sick. All right, so this is the event that's part of the update. Let's go back to the patch notes. Like I said, I haven't actually read through all this yet. So anyway, 7 new quests, and now we're down to patch highlights. Open parties. The option to set your party to open so your Embark and platform friends can join you seamlessly. That's a very nice addition. Even when you're in round to wait in the lobby to join your next match. That's nice. That was kind of needed. Squad invites. Added the option for squad mates to invite others to the party as well as the party leader. That's cool. However, hopefully that's an option you can toggle on and off, right? Hopefully that's an option that you can control. Like as the party leader, hopefully that's an option that you can say, okay, yeah, I want other people in my party to be able to invite people or not. Hopefully that's something you can control. Anyway, achievement fixes, Stellamontis Seed Vault Extract fix. Oh, that's for the that's for that exploit where people could get up above the extract and they could rat and just wait up there up above the extract, and it wouldn't, even if somebody triggered the extract, it wouldn't zone them out. They could just stay up there. So that's a fix for that. Finally, mouse smoothing option added. Okay. Gamepad rebinding. Okay. That's cool. Content and bug fixes. All right, here's the achievements. Fixed issue causing progress towards enemy of my enemy achievement to not get tracked. Good fix. Fixed issue causing hook, line, and sinker achievement to not track correctly. All right, Arc traversing obstacles has been improved. Oh, man. Leaper is now better at walking when it loses its legs. Dead shredders are now properly labeled as scavengeable when pinged. All right, small UI fix. Snitch fixed an issue where snitches would abort calling down Arc if players threw a lure grenade during the call. Oh, wow, I didn't even know that was a thing. Snitches will no longer make noise after they are destroyed. I didn't know that was a thing either. Spotter fixed an issue where spotters would follow players into buildings and get stuck. I've had that happen to me. tick. When grabbed by the tick, players will now have a brief window of time where they can dodge roll to remove the tick. Oh, that's cool. That's a nice little mechanic add. Audio fixed an issue where emotes were missing voice lines in the store and customization preview. Yeah, I've noticed that. I've noticed that in previewing emotes, they didn't have voice lines. That's a nice fix. Fixed voice chat cutting in some cases. Improved voice chat connection. Maps, general, the types of containers that can spawn condition-specific blueprints have been lowered during electromagnetic storm, hidden bunker, and locked gate. That is a massive nerf to blueprints. Massive nerf to blueprints. That sucks. We have had countless conversations about how the most obnoxious and annoying thing about the expedition is rebuilding your blueprint collection, right? We have had countless conversations about that. This just makes it more difficult. I feel like they need a blueprint vendor. I stand by that. I think resetting your entire account and having a huge part of being able to play the game the way that you want to play it being left entirely up to RNG, I just think it's suboptimal, bro. You know, it's suboptimal. And now with a massive blueprint nerf, that's not great. Raise the chances of finding higher tier weapons and weapon cases. That's a really, that was needed. Slightly lowered the chances of finding matriarch and queen unique parts in their armor pieces to make it a bit harder to get them without destroying them completely. I think that's a good change. I think you should have to completely take down those bigger arc in order to get those pieces. However, this also means when taking down a queen or matriarch, less people are going to be able to get those cores. So that's, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Fix multiple containers across all maps that were not interactable. That's good. Fix the radar hatch timing bug and camera getting stuck when the interaction fails. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. Dam Battlegrounds tweaked some of the cliffs around the Raider Outpost Tower and Dam where players tended to get stuck. Adjusted the elevator shaft collision to prevent players from getting stuck on the Dam Control Tower. Fixed collision issues inside the Pattern House on Dam Battlegrounds. Fixed an issue where players could reach an unintended location in water treatment. Okay. All right, so it looks like these are mostly bug fixes on maps, so I don't think we need to go through every single one of these. I do want to go through Stella Montes, though, because this one is big. Fixed the Seed Vault extraction glitch on Stella that allowed players to remain in the extraction point after it had closed. This is huge. It's about time they fixed this. It's been busted since the game launched, and it's been a huge rat spot. So, big fix. Night Raid Lightning has been updated with most lamps turned off. Fixed 40 locations on Stella where players would frequently get stuck. Fixed the Bastion in Stella being able to spawn out of bounds and attack players through walls. The loot spawn locations have been adjusted so items are more evenly distributed throughout the map. Okay, that's, I guess, probably a good fix. It sounds like they did a lot of bug fixes, like a bug pass on Stella and most of the maps in general, so that's yet to be seen, you know, how thorough that pass is, but at the very least, it's nice to see, and it's a good start. Miscellaneous bug fixes. Some movement changes. Fixed an issue where player movement input would temporarily be unresponsive after having network connection issues. Fixed an issue where players would fall off a ladder when attempting to descend shortly after climbing to the top. Fixed an issue where players would automatically jump off a ladder when entering while crouched. Okay. Looks like some UI changes. I don't want to go through each and every one of these bug fixes, but as you can see, a ton of bug fixes, huge pass, maps, UI, movement, just everything. It looks like they just took a pass over every aspect of the game and fixed some of the some of the more glaring and obnoxious bugs that have been present since launch. So that's huge. Good to see they're finally doing that. Added additional interactions to the final objective in the groundbreaking core. Okay, anti-cheat. A 3 strikes progressive ban system is in the process of being implemented. Bans will progress from 30 days to 60 and finally a permaban for repeat offenders. Thank God, because people have been cheating in this game in one way or another, cheesing wall clips on Stella Monte, just from aimbot, everything, right? And there's been no system to ban these people. Like, they get banned and then after what, like a day or two, they come back on the same account. That's obnoxious. So this was sorely needed. And some outstanding known issues. The solo versus squad matchmaking option currently does not have a pop-up when the option becomes available to players when reaching a above level 40. Cosmetics acquirable through Raider tokens that have not yet been purchased may be missing from the customization menu. One of the Marco set helmet variants may appear incorrectly in preview. And players may occasionally not receive a skill point as indicated in the results screen, or reboot / playing another round fixes the issue. Okay. So all in all, huge update. Big update. A lot of bug fixes. New matchmaking options. A bunch of new quests. New blueprints. And a new map condition and a new event. So huge update. We'll see how, we'll see how much these bug fixes address, but yeah, this is a big one. This was sorely needed. This is the big update. I guess they're all back from vacation and they're starting to address all of that stuff that people have been complaining about for months. So yeah, good to see it. I'm pretty excited about it. Pretty stoked. I think that's pretty awesome. So, yeah, we can jump in game. See if we can check some of this stuff out. First thing I want to do... Bro, I really wish I would have saved my coins for this because... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is by far the best set that has hit the game yet. Fight me, bro. This is the best set that I think we've seen thus far. This is phenomenal. Damn, man. I wish I would have saved my coins. That is a tough looking skin, bro. That looks nice. I like that a lot. Hopefully this changes the map cycle. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, Jeff. Welcome back, by the way, brother. We will see. Just saw another streamer currently on Bird City. Hurry so you don't miss. Would it be dumb to do the trials with everything coming out? No. Do the trials. Absolutely do the trials. I had the Bobcat blueprint, and since the expedition, I haven't been able... Yeah, that's the thing, right? I think there needs to be something that addresses the blueprint situation, because having such an important aspect of the game being behind basically an RNG wall, it just kind of sucks because you have no control over it, right? And especially now that they have severely nerfed the blueprint spawns for some of the higher end blueprints, at least. And it's also going to affect other blueprints as well. It just exacerbates the problem. So did they fix the lagging issue after the update? I'm not sure which lagging issue that you're referring to. It didn't mention anything specific about network issues, but it did mention an issue where there were I don't know if you've ever experienced this. I have, but where you may hit a lag spike and then you can't control your character. Like you'll get stuck in a crouch position or like something weird like that. they've apparently fixed that. So, but as far as like overall general network issues, they didn't mention anything. Yeah, that nerf does suck. I think that, like, I don't know, man. I think the blueprint situation, it just needs some kind of, it needs some kind of attention. I have been advocating for some type of blueprint vendor for like weeks now, but I just think like, especially so when we got that update that came with the cold snap event and the blueprint spawn rates were significantly increased, I thought that was a really good thing, right? At least to get more blueprints. But the issue is still that because it's completely RNG, like you get the same blueprints very, very frequently, right? So rebuilding your blueprint collection is just entirely up to RNG. And now they're nerfing blueprint. Like it just like something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. I don't know. Derek, no new maps. No new maps yet. The new map is coming, I think, in like April or something, but we did get a new map condition, which is the birds on Buried City. It doesn't look like it's going to be coming live, at least for me, anytime soon. This is another issue that I really want to see addressed. Jeff will know what this is. We were talking about this yesterday. The event rotation, right? So I play during the week. I play every weekday from like 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the event rotation is always the same. It's always night raids. And then it was Hidden Bunker event, and it looks like now it's been changed to Electromagnetic Storm on Spaceport, but it's always the same. Always the same. I haven't been able to do a Matriarch or Harvester event. I can't even remember the last time I did one because they never spawn during this particular time of day. It's as if their event rotation is on a static schedule. And that schedule just rolls over every day so that if you aren't able to play during certain times, then you just don't get to play certain event types. Which is just balls. Like, that is just straight balls. So hopefully they're aware of that. I really would like to see that be addressed because it's becoming, for me personally, it's becoming a huge issue. Like I said, last week, I couldn't even do one of the trials because that particular event just doesn't happen during the times when I play. So I just completely couldn't do that trial last week, which is like, that just sucks. So yeah, but anyway, no new map yet. We did get a new map event, but it does not look like it's live now. We have an Electromagnetic Storm that is live for the next 20 minutes. Hopefully we can grab that, but let's check out. We've got some new quests. Looks like these three are new. A prime specimen in 1 round, obtain 2 arc power cells, interact with any arc deforester. There is the League. Deliver a deflated football to Apollo, deliver a bicycle pump on Dam Battlegrounds, photograph the goal by the water towers. We should be looking at the rewards for these. So wait, let's go back. All right, so the rewards for this one's just a patrol car key and a door blocker. The rewards for this one is a new outfit color. Okay. And the rewards for this one is just more. The new events, at least these 3, look like more of the same. I honestly haven't been interacting with the events too much because, I don't know, like to me, they're just haven't really been worth it. They're just kind of a pain. And like the stuff that you get for them is just, it's stuff that I either recycle or throw away. This one does give you a cosmetic, so I'll do this one for the cosmetic, but I don't know. Looks like the new events, at least what we can see so far, is just more of the same. Not very exciting. We do have a new project though, so here is the trophy display project. Looks like it works exactly like the Cold Snap project. There's 5 tiers. Each tier just requires you to turn in certain amounts of materials. You get some kind of reward as you complete each step of the tier. Then you'll progress through the tiers, and once you finish it, you get this new trophy display, which from the patch notes, again, just want to mention, sounds like a permanent addition to your account, because they said that there's no time limit on this project. There's no time limit. As you can see, there's no time limit. And they said it's not affected by the expedition. So that's interesting. So I guess permanent addition to the account, which means there's probably going to be more systems that are going to tie into this later. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of exciting. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the update. Like I said, a bunch of bug fixes, but we don't need to go through every single one of those. So yeah, that's basically it. There's a whole lot new. Concert Nation 1. The top buried city, not the bottom one. Buried city is active right now. Wait, what? Oh, Bird City. So it's just the normal buried city. So buried city, it's active for 18 minutes. All right, we're jumping in. We're jumping in. We're jumping in. We're jumping in. We got time. Hold on. Let's do this. We got to get rid of some crap. Good looking, Jeff. Good looking, bro. So that's kind of weird, by the way, how they do that. So don't miss it, because it's not a special event, apparently. It's just, if buried city, the normal buried... But there is a timer on it, which is weird. So I guess it's a map condition, but it's not marked as a map condition. But as you can see, Bird City, increased amount of trinkets, increased amount of birds, increased amount of zip lines. So I guess we don't need to bring our zip line. I do want to bring some more ammo though, because this patina really eats through ammo. So let's do that. All right, that should be plenty ammo. Let's make a couple more of these too. All right, nice. Let's do this. All right, so Concert Nation, this is one of the updates, is a new map condition on Buried City called Bird City. And a bunch of other stuff, a ton of bug fixes. We just went over the patch notes, so I'm not going to go over everything again, but ton of bug fixes. There's like 7 new quests, new blueprints, that new project that we were just looking at. Bunch of new stuff. Huge update. Huge update. There's an event on Dam right now, too. What's the event on Dam? We'll look at it when we get back. Yeah, so there's a ton of stuff. It's a big update, man. It's a big update. We're a late spawn. That's balls. Of course we are, right? Of course we are. But they said check chimneys for the trinkets. Yeah, this sucks. We got a late spawn. Everything's going to be looted already. But they did say go to the rooftops and check the chimneys. Holy shit. Jesus. So I guess, are these what we're supposed to check? The chimneys? They said increased trinket drop rate. But they specifically said check the chimney. So I don't know if that means everywhere or just on rooftops. I don't really understand. Don't mind if I do. Well, there's the birds. Yeah, I don't really know, like, what you're supposed to do here. So far, it kind of mostly looks like the normal map. I haven't really noticed anything. Is that my supply drop? Where's my supply drop? Yeah, I don't know. So far, it kind of looks normal to me. There it is.
Supply drop down there.
I guess this has been looted already. Yep. Oh, here's a chimney. Maybe this is... Ah. Okay. Okay. All right. Now we're cooking. Check the chimneys. Check the chimneys. Now we're cooking. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. So, chimneys. Looks like not every chimney, but... Yeah, lots of birds everywhere. Put a rattler in there. Take that, and I'll take this too. Oh, come on. Yeah, so lots of stuff on the rooftops. Lots of stuff on the rooftops. These have all been checked. Ooh. Lemons. And these. Oh, shit. Whoops. Yeah, so I guess it looks like the bulk of this event is on the rooftops. So you definitely want to be checking the rooftops because that's where everything is. Did we come from over there? Yeah, we checked these already, right? Is this where we were? Yeah, this is where we were. That was close. That was close.
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. 10 minutes to get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Yeah, there's lots of flying arc too. They weren't kidding about that. They're like literally everywhere. There's new rubber duck trinkets, really? That's kind of cool. What do I think we need these, right? Let's just do that. I mean, all right, so I stand corrected. There's actually a lot going on here. This is actually kind of legit, man. This is actually kind of legit. Man.
Here. Back. Over there.
There's supposed to be a lot more zip lines on the map too. I haven't noticed many, but there's supposed to be, to make it easier, I guess, to get around from rooftop to rooftop. Really? Yeah, there's a shitload of flying arcs. Oh my god. There's like hornets and wasps everywhere. Yeah, they are everywhere, man. All right, let's get out of here.
All raiders, we have Ark on screen. 5
Oh!
minutes. Go find a way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
All right. Yep, we're done. We're done. Let's get out of here. We're good. We're good. We're good on that. Oh, is this not? Oh no! What?
Let's go to the church entrance.
Oh wait, do we need these? What was it? Tick pods, or I can't remember which one of these it was. It's one of these that we need for the for that new quest. It's either tick pods or something. I can't remember. We'll grab them just in case. Yeah, it must be tick pods because somebody's been down here farming these things. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's get the fuck out of here. Okay, it is tick pods. What's up, Eric? Welcome back, brother. I'm interested in this bird's nest scenario. I've heard good things. Yeah, so far, like when I first got on the map, I couldn't really tell what was going on. But once you get onto the rooftops, it becomes obvious. There's like a shitload of flying arc everywhere, and in the chimneys, I mean, these all came out of chimneys, I think, except for this one. This was in the first chimney that I checked, was purple snow globe. So yeah. You know what I think it is? You want to know what I think it is? What I think this event's all about?
Head back. The window is closing.
I think that this event is an attempt to help people acquire the cash for the 5 million they need for the expedition. I guarantee you, this is an attempt to give people a way to consistently acquire credits for the expedition, which is ending in like less than a month. I guarantee you that's what this event's about, because they've been talking about how they want to come up with ways to encourage people to engage with the expedition. Here you go, right? Like, this event's going to make cash flow much, much easier because those chimneys are everywhere. So now not only do you have like the apartment, and it's on Buried City too, right? So you've got multiple residential areas where you can find trinkets, and you have now chimneys all over the entire map where you can find trinkets. So yeah, this is all about the whatchamacallit, the expedition. Guarantee it. All about the expedition. There are new rubber duck trinkets, epic and other versions. Really? I would love to find an epic rubber duck. If I find an epic rubber duck, I'm keeping it. Has anyone ever said you look like Jared Leto? Yes, I have actually got that before. Yeah, I have actually got that before. All right, let's see how much cash we made on that run. That was a relatively quick run, too. We were a late spawn. So, late spawn. We didn't figure out the roof thing until, you know, halfway through. And we still made 25 grand. So, yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. This weapon uses so much damn ammo, man. I'm not a fan of the Bettina. All right. Let's see here.
Back again?
What is this? Oh.
Have you ever noticed those streaks of light darting across the side? I've sketched out a design.
Kids around here have been some kiosks in town.
That deforester by the... See if you can find a way to open up that...
Interact with any arc deforester. Okay. So that should be easy. And what's this one?
Casings into the vents as hard as they can.
What was the one with the
Be a lot more into stargazing if it'd get me some...
what was the one with the tick pods that you needed to turn in?
About the site. I can't expect you to actually care.
Wasn't there one of these wait, what was it? Or was it the no, it was the it was the project. You need pop triggers and tick pods. That's what it is. Pop triggers and tick pods. Okay. All right, surveyor vaults and oh, that's why you were saying rusted bolts. Okay. All right. Okay. So, let's just track all this stuff. And surveyor vaults, 5 of them. That's kind of a pain in the ass, but I know where to find those. All right, let's go here and finish this up. What else could we put in here? Okay, we got to sell some crap, man. What were these for? These were for that quest, right? So do I have to keep these things or what?
Hey. Even Ben Welder can help.
If we've learned anything from dormant-looking arc machines...
All right, whatever. It doesn't matter. Oh my God, we're so close to finishing this up, man. So close to finishing this up.
Forgot something? Thanks, Raider.
Now let's do this. Ugh, You gotta be kidding me. So close. Oh my god. That's killing me. All right, whatever, it's fine. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this patina, man. This thing uses this like way too much ammo. What else do I have in here? Level 1. Yeah, look, see, this is what I'm talking about, though, right? Like, all right, so if I go to my workbench, I still only have the Compensator 1 blueprint. If there was a vendor, right, where I could say take like 5 duplicate blueprints and just go trade them in for even the Comp 2 blueprint, right? Maybe they want to save the Comp 3, you can only find it in Raid. Okay, fine. But like some system where we could more reliably build our blueprint collections back up after the reset, because like already, like I'm probably, it's just, you know what I mean? Like we're this far into the expedition, I still haven't found the Comp 2 blueprint. You know what I mean? Like it's just bananas, man. Bananas. Anyway, whatever. Melee abilities cost less stamina. Reaching an object generates resources. When you're down, it takes longer before you collapse. While downed, you take less damage. Yeah, like I don't even know where to go with this now. Yeah, I don't even know where to go with my skill tree at this point. When you're down, you crawl faster. Vaulting is no longer slowed down while exhausted. That could be useful. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. And then we'll take this one. That could be useful. And this could be actually dumping 36 points into mobility just to get vaults on vaults on vaults. That could be useful. Anyway. What? No way. Okay, so the bird thing is done. Now we've got a night raid on Blue Gate. Oh, this is oh, Harvester's up on Blue Gate. Look at that. Hey. I mean, I don't need it now, but you know, whatever. Like that's cool. So yeah, maybe they did fix it. Maybe it's working now. What are those quests we had? Oh, come on.
If we've learned anything from
All right, interact with any Arc Deforester. Let's do that. Let's do the night raid, I guess. Courier husks sometimes have them and surveyor balls. Yeah, I always check those whatever those little like triangular things. I always find them in there. That's a good place to get them. Yeah, maybe they did, bro. Maybe they heard my complaints. Yeah, Eric, I'll show you where to go for Jared Leto at least 3 times. I do get it a lot. Honestly, I do. From my wife mostly, but you know. They need to buff the epic weapons 1000%, bro. 1000% they need to buff epic weapons. Some good new stuff in the update. Does the boss drop a new weapon? No new weapon, but there are 2 new
Have your eyes adjusted to the dark yet, Raider? Loot is ripe for the picking. While
Isn't the
most of
deforester over here
though
somewhere?
identifiers say that Ark is twice as vigilant after sunset.
Yeah, I think it's over here, right?
Go to that location.
There's no new weapons, but there are 2 new epic weapon attachments. 2 new, or not epic, you know what I mean? There's 2 new, I think, yellow weapon attachments, but no new weapons. And some new blueprints, I think, too. A couple new blueprints, some new quests. But yeah, Eric, I'll show you, if we see one, I'll show you where I get most of my surveyor vaults from. All right, so is this a deforester down here? Let's check this real quick. Nothing.
Over there.
Are these deforesters? Wait, hold on. Are these what I'm looking for or no? I don't think it is. What is this? Okay. I guess we're pretty late to this raid, so yeah, I guess everything's already done. All right, so this is not what I'm looking for. This is not a deforester. Well, I know what we can do. We can do this. Where are we? Blue Gate? And we're looking for... Arc husks. I I think these are what we're looking for, are Arc Couriers. I think, by the way, where the where I always find Surveyor Vaults. Deforester. Yeah, I don't know. Where is the Deforester? Interact with any Arc Deforester. I have no idea where the Deforesters are. Let's go over here. Maybe that's one. I figure it's gotta be one of these things around here, right? Oh, you know what? I do need Arc Alloy. Is this a Deforester? No, right? This is not what I'm looking for, right? I guess not. What the hell is a Deforester? I figured it like had to be one of these big things, right? That's what it looked like in the picture. I have no idea. No idea what we're looking for here. All right, let's get out of here. We got to get all the way over here.
Head home at the warehouse air shaft.
Whoa. The hell, man? Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. On the upshot, this should finish off the expedition. That's nice. Oh shit! What the fuck? You kidding me? Yo, this shit is getting crazy. This is getting a little fucking hairy, man. Oh my god, you're kidding me. You are fucking kidding me. We're done. We're done for. That's it. I forgot I had seeker grenades on me. God, I'm an idiot. I fucking forgot I had a ton of fucking seeker grenades on me. I could have took care of those dudes. Oh my god. I wonder if I can make it 325 meters. There's no way. Bro, I totally fucking forgot I had like 8 seeker grenades on me. Why didn't I just use them? What the fuck is wrong with me? Whatever. Whatever. What the fuck ever. What a fucking idiot, man. What a fucking idiot. That's the whole fucking reason that I brought those grenades, is for that specific scenario, and I didn't fucking use them. God damn it, man. Man. All right, whatever, man. What the fuck ever. Yeah, bro, I do it way too often. I forget. Like, that's literally why I bring seeker grenades, is for that scenario, right? Because you can quickly get rid of hornets when there's 3 fucking hornets on you for whatever goddamn reason. Yep. Yep, I did, bro. I did, Jeff. Panic suffocates a sound mind. Yeah, that is like some... I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that.
This is Charlotte. Remember, if those deforesters can strip away entire forests, they may
Come
not
on.
think twice about harming you either.
Come on, bro, with the fucking same blueprints over and over again. I'm dying over here. I'm absolutely dying. Is there anything down here? Where are we? Let's go here, I guess.
Go to the Pilgrim's Peak.
Since I clearly have no idea where to find the deforester or whatever it's called, I'm not even gonna look for it. Oh, the irony. Sweet, sweet irony. Sweet, sweet irony. I feel like the game is doing this to me on purpose at this point. Sweet, sweet irony. Oh, shit. Shit, 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 shit. No, thank you. All right, come on. We got to make up for it this round. Just a side note, I don't really know where anything is in this building, so we're just going to wander around here. Because that's how we do things. Yeah, you're right, bro. Those new update jitters, I know. I know. Shit was uncalled for. Totally uncalled for. All right, let's take this. Okay. That's the wrong way. All right, we got this. We got this. Just stay focused. Oh, what's this key? Bluegate Communication Tower. I think I have that key. What? You little shit. Is this really like all that's up here? I was expecting more, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I guess that's it, huh? Like, there's got to be something I missed, right? No? I mean, I guess not. I guess this is what I really need, is that key.
Let's go to the warehouse.
This is where we should have went, was the village. That's where we should have went. That's where we'll go next time.
Head home at the
We'll get out of here. We'll come back and we'll go to the village, because this was not a great choice. If we had the key, I feel like that would have went a lot better. Okay. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. But also come back and fight the Bastion. I still need to do Bastion damage, but I don't know if one Bastion solo will be enough to 3-star the challenge. Oh, wait.
Well, I got that. Uh-oh. I'm not sure I'm gonna go save him, to be honest.
No, I don't got either.
Not with those two rocketeers.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's truly unfortunate. Yeah, that sucks. Sucks for that guy. All right, on the upshot, right? This yeah, I guess that should be enough to finish the expedition, I think. That should be all that we need to finish the expedition. That should do it. Yep, that does it. Bada bing. Beautiful. Your caravan is stocked with all necessities and ready to depart on expedition. Once the departure window opens, you can sign up your raider for departure, sending them beyond the borders of the Rust Belt for good. When the expedition departs, all items remaining in your raider stash will be contributed to it, and your next raider can earn up to 5 skill points based on the total value of those items. So we need to make sure everything equals up to 5 mil. Got to find some surveyor vaults. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. What was I doing here? Vaulting is no longer slowed down while exhausted. Vaults no longer cost stamina. Your equipped weapon has less impact on your encumbrance. My skill tree's a hot mess, but I don't even care. We'll fix it after the reset. Let's make actually let's do this. Oh no. Doesn't give me the explosives back, huh? All right, let's do this. Oops. This. Those are infinitely more useful on Blue Gate than I mean, we could go do Harvester. Let's go do Harvester. Let's put some something together and go do Harvester. Let's do that. What do we have for weapons? Honestly, I feel like the anvil is better than the Bettina. I really do. I really, really do. Oops. So we'll make some more anvil, some more ammo for the anvil. And all right, let's go. Yeah, I know, right? Like, they really need to do a pass on the purple weapons, man. Because the purple weapons are just awful. They're just not even worth using, you know? Like, it's a shame that, oh, thank you, by the way. Slow and steady, bro. Slow and steady. I just contribute a little bit to it at a time, and it went a lot faster than I thought it was going to go, honestly. All right.
Red alert, Raiders. We've spotted a harvester in your area. A queen is guarding it with her life. Only engage if you've brought your best gear, lots of backup, and a very good plan.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Come on, man. Come on. You know, like, give me a fucking break here. Nice. Oh, come on, bro. Where is this thing? It's already dead. There it is. Nice. All right, well, that was awesome. That was just fucking awesome.
Head home at the warehouse air shaft.
All right, I'm staying away from this damn bombardier, man. I'm getting out of here and coming back. He's already dead. That Rocketeer is no bueno. Oh my God! What? Crazy. That's crazy. All right, I think I have to hold on to this soccer ball, right? For this stupid quest.
Even Ben Welder can be on your guard when you go there.
Wait, who do I turn this soccer ball into?
Be on your guard when you go there. I've had a lot of
The kids like to kick the
Deliver a deflated football. Yeah, I think I gotta hold on to this until I'm finished the quest, which is kind of a pain. Oh, and it's done. Of course it's done. Well, let me see what keys I have. Stella Montes archive keys, archive, Stella Montes security check. Here's my problem with Stella Montes. I can't find my way around in there. You know what I mean? Like I just, these keys are worthless to me because I can't find any of these rooms. I have no idea how to get around that place. Damn staff room key. We could do that. Damn surveillance key. Spaceport trench tower key. Stella Montes medical storage. That's why I have so many Stella Montes keys, because like I have no idea where I'm going. We're not going to need any of this crap. That's for sure. All right, so we have damn staff room key. We could do that. I got 2 of those. And what damn surveillance key? All right, let's look. Where's the damn staff room key? Maps, damn. All right, and we want key rooms. Key rooms. Power rod room. Surveillance key. Testing annex, staff room key. Okay, we could take both the surveillance and the staff room key because they're kind of close to each other. So let's do that. Let's do that. So we'll take staff and surveillance. We'll put this over here. Okay, so we need to go to research and admin and water treatment. All right, sweet. That's what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do. All right. That's the plan. That's the plan. What's up, Half Dad? Welcome, brother. Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends. What's up, man? What's your tip, bro? If your lobby are too filled with PvP, surrender 8 times with nothing and you go back to PvE lobbies. That's actually a good tip. Just go in with nothing, surrender so you don't do any damage 8 times in a row, and you'll go back to PvE lobbies. Yeah, that's legit, man. That's a good tip, dude. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Yep, that's a good one, man. Quick and easy. All right, so we need to go. All right, let's hit water treatment.
Go to water treatment control.
Oh, I should have brought stims. I'm such an idiot.
See if you
Might as well grab this stuff. Yeah, what's up, Wizard? Yeah, we could check it out, bro. Let me get out of this raid. Got you, bro. We have not been having very good luck today, so we're really going to try and make the most out of this one. If I would have brought some stims, I feel like it would have gone a lot better. But, you know. I never said I was much of a planner. All right, I'm not exactly sure where this room is. So might as well take that. I think it's close by here, though, isn't it? Ooh. Ooh, hoo, 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 baby. There we go, rusted bolts. I have no idea where this room is that we're looking for, by the way. No clue. But I feel like it's got to be close by somewhere, you know? Just act natural. Everybody just be cool. Just be cool. All right, for real, where is this key room? Is it over here? Oh, good God Almighty. This is where I came in, right? So where is this key room? Where the fuck is this room, bro? Okay, I have no idea where this room is supposed to be. Yeah, is that what it does? It feels like it's like way less accurate now. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a fan of this of this attachment, to be honest with you. Don't know if I'm a fan. Okay, man, I don't know where this damn key room is. No idea where this key room is supposed to be. But we are like far away from it now. It's supposed to be in that building back there. This is why I don't use my keys, because I can never find the goddamn rooms that they're supposed to go to. I mean, I guess we can go to research and admin, see if we can find that room, but we probably won't find that one either.
Yo, hey, do you need this blueprint?
What's up? What do you got? Oh yeah, I do. Here, I think I have. Wait. I got this one. If you don't need this one. Wait, which one was yours?
Right there. Yeah. All right.
Oh, I do. I got it. Yeah, I got it. But if you want to swap, we're good. I got both of them, so it's cool.
Sure.
Yeah, man. All right, thanks, brother.
Cool. All right, GG's.
Good luck.
See you, dude.
There we go. I guess I do need arc alloy. We'll take all this. Why not? All right, so we are looking for a key in this building somewhere. Which, you know what? I think we'll come back and do the key because
Head home at the water treatment elevator.
we got enough shit already. Yeah, bro, you can have that blueprint. I don't need it, man. Yeah, that anvil splitter kind of sucks, man. Not a fan. Not great. Not a great attachment. Not great at all. And we didn't find fucking one of those rooms. This is why I suck at this game. This is you're watching it all unfold right here, live on the internet. Why I'm so bad at this game. Plus 3 projectiles per shot, 70% reduced projectile damage. Replaces its bullets with ones that split into 4 weaker projectiles. So it's technically going to give you, if it's 70% reduced projectile damage, so that's 30% times 4. So technically it can give you 120% damage. But all 4 of them have to hit the target. Might be good for PvP. Might be worth keeping around for PvP. But aside from that, yeah, I can't see a good... I can't see a reason to use that aside from... And even in PvP, I feel like, why wouldn't you just use the shotgun, you know? I don't know. Not great. Not great. Not a great attachment. Not super awesome. Yeah, not super awesome. Let's just do this. Let's sell all this crap here. And we'll sell this too. All right. So maybe close range on a Bastion or Bombardier, but I prefer not. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, fucking amen to that, bro. I prefer not to be close range as well. I would much rather, like if you do the math, right? Like the math sounds good, 120% damage. So it sounds like a damage buff, but even when I was firing down the hallway at those like poppers, it like, I don't know, it seemed like the spread on it was bigger than the, like that spread, you're going to be losing 1 or 2 of those projectiles easily at any kind of distance, which means unless you're super close, it's definitely not going to be a buff. So yeah, not a great attack, especially for how rare it is. Like if it was a blue attachment, okay, I could see it, right? Because if it was a blue attachment, it would be fun to try using it in PvP. But as a yellow attachment, like, just like, why, you know? Why am I even gonna... Nah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Like, I'd rather just take the $7 grand, you know? All right, let's go back in here and try and find these stupid fucking rooms again. Like, how did I... That building wasn't that big. How did I miss that room? How did I not find that room? got a Pharaoh 2 out of the deal. That's not bad. I'll take that. We got to sell some crap here. Sell this. Sell that. Sell that. Sell those. What are these used for again? Yeah, I don't need those. All right, that should be good. We'll sell that for now. That clears up a little bit of space. That's all we need is a little bit of space. Bada bing. Bada friggin' bing over here. Bada friggin' bing over here, this friggin' guy. Friggin' shaboppity friggin' boopity. Yeah, I know that sound 1000% gives you an adrenaline dump, and then you're like, oh, wait. Oh, wait. That's hot garbage. Never mind. Never mind. I'm good. Yeah, bro, I threw that thing on the anvil, and immediately it was like, this does not feel good. This does not feel good at all.
Celeste here. Our lead points to the Research and Administration building, east of the dam. See if you can find any traces of an agricultural research project.
Go to
Okay.
Research and Administration.
Once again, I should have brought stim shots, and I didn't, because I'm a big dummy. Let's just go in here for a minute. Ooh, this is treacherous. This is treacherous. Slightly treacherous. Yo, what the fuck, bro? Yo, what was that? The fuck was that, dude? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Yeah. Why would you do that? Now you're dead, you fucking dummy. Why would you do that? Hey. 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 You little bitch. Open the door, you little bitch. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Just, why would you do that? Why? 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 I just want to know why. Why would you do that? Just fucking explain yourself, you coward. Yeah, I know, bro. Like, they, like, it's unfortunate that like like most of the epic and legendary items, just even the weapons, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like if you look at the weapons I have in my inventory, I never pull any of these out because I would rather, honestly, my favorite weapon is the Renegade, by far my favorite weapon. Unless I'm doing PvP, then okay, I'll take that back. The only one that's worth it is the Bobcat if you're just doing PvP. Like the Bobcat, 1000% for PvP is worth it. But for the price of it, it's not really that much better than a Stitcher, right? Like it is better than a Stitcher, but it's not that much better than a Stitcher. You know what I mean? Not enough to justify the resources that you have to throw into making a Bobcat, especially if you're doing PvP and there's a high probability that you might lose the Bobcat, right? Like, so even that one, which would be my one example of like the one that's worth it, it's still not really worth it. I would rather just run a Stitcher. And if I'm not doing PvP, I would take the Renegade every time. Like the only reason that I've been running an Anvil is just because I'm out of medium gun parts. But if I had medium gun parts, I'd be running a Renegade over. Because like take the Bettina, for example. With the Bettina to take down, say, like a Hornet, you're going to be using basically 20 plus rounds of heavy ammunition. Or, depending on if you hit your shots, you can take a Hornet down with 2 rounds of heavy ammunition with an Anvil. And if you miss your shots, maybe like 4 or 5 rounds, you can take one down, right? As long as you get those back rotors with one of those shots, you're good to go and they go down. The Bettina, you're going through 20 rounds like that. Just done. So it's like, why would I ever take that, you know? But yeah, hands down, all day of the week, if I have the parts to make it, I'm going with the Renegade. You know? Like, even right now, I don't have enough medium gun parts to make one and level it up. But if I did, that's definitely what we would be running. You know what I haven't used a lot is the Osprey. Maybe I should try the Osprey. We could try the Osprey. What attachments do I have on this thing? Got horizontal grip, reduced ADS speed. I feel like that's not great. Extended barrel will be good for this. Or actually, I mean, honestly, I think that the compensator would probably be better for it. Yeah, Osprey could be good. I don't know. I don't feel like doing that right now, though. I think we'll just do even the Arpeggio. Hey, it's a me, Arpeggio. Even this thing's like better than the Bettina. Leveled up to 4. This thing's decent, man. It's decent in both PvP and PvE. Yeah, I guess we could use one of these. I haven't used one of these in a while. Oh, wait, no, that's going to use my medium gun parts. Never mind. So, I guess it's back to... I do have a couple Tempests. We could use a Tempest. Nope, that uses my medium gun parts too. I don't want to use my medium gun parts. So I guess we're back to the Anvil. I don't know why I have so many arrows. I don't need all these. All right. Well, I remember when the Hall Cracker used to slap. Yeah, I've never even used a Hall Cracker. Osprey is nice on Blue Gate for farming Flying Arc at a distance. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Yeah, probably would be nice on like Blue Gate Night Raid, huh? Well, at least I do have, I've got plenty of heavy gun parts, so. I guess that's where we're at. You know what, man? This. What's this? Reduced recoil recovery time, reduced dispersion recovery time, increased equip. No, I don't want that. We'll just make one of these. Man, I am running low on resources. Fucking hell, man. This sucks. All right. All right, I think I got probably one more time for one more game. Okay. Yeah, I got time for one more. And of course it's a late spawn. Of course it is. Because why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be?
Yes, your bestie. Me. I know you can hear the sweet call of those calibration devices, but be careful if you're heading up the towers. The closer you get, the more action you're likely to find.
Ouch, 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 ouch. I don't really have the ammo to deal with that guy right now. Yeah, this whole area is probably going to be looted already. Of course. Oh, there's something. All right, we'll take that. All right, that's it for me for the day. It has not been a very good day. Not been a very good day. Tomorrow, I think we're going to do some PvP. Because I'm sick of getting shot in the back. So I think I might be done with the whole PvE situation. What's this thing recycle into? Exodus modules and sensors. All right. Whatever. Let's sell this thing. Sell that. Sell that. Or not that. This. All right, that's going to be it for me. Decent update. I think the bird thing's pretty nice. Good money to be had on the bird map. For sure. It's going to help out with the expedition a lot, I think. Yeah, aside from that, rough day, but it's all good. I will see you later if you stop by. Thanks for stopping by. You know I love you. I appreciate you for it. And I'll see you on the next one. I'm out of here. Yeah, bro. Hopefully the bird thing's going to be up for you. The bird thing's good. The bird thing's good. I like the bird thing. Good money. Good money. And fun, too. It's a fun map condition. Because there's like lots of flying arc around. It's a fun map condition. So hopefully you get a chance to check that out. I enjoyed that. I look forward to playing that particular part of the update again for sure. Also looking forward to seeing where this leads, honestly. Because I have a feeling this is going to be, I don't know, something that there's going to be more to it, I think, in the future. So definitely looking forward to seeing like what this is all about. So that's pretty cool too. So all in all, I think pretty decent update. I think so. All in all, I think pretty good. But yeah, I'm out of here. I'll see you next time. Love you. Appreciate you. Have a great day. All right. Bye.